Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. It's your girl Miss Nabalayo, your favorite storyteller, and in today's video your favorite storyteller is going to be telling you people a story. It has been a super long minute ever since I did a story time, and it's something that I genuinely do enjoy, and I think I even explained it to you people in one of my previous videos that my room back in school did not allow me to do story times because it was not aesthetically correct. I am not saying that I am now in an aesthetically correct place, but I'm saying that I am in a way better place than I was when I was in school. So first and foremost, I'm sorry if you hear anything in the background. Remind me anytime when it comes to settling and now like kind of living my life, may I never settle for Thika Road. This place is noisy. There is noise throughout. People are fasting, people are praying. I am no offense to the fasters and the prayers, but sometimes it's just too much. You can't do that daily. Vehicles here, then do this are like super loud. And if you hear them in the background, I'd just love to pass my apologies this early. However, guys, thank you so much for vibing with my content. And in today's video, this is going to be a story time. It has been such a hot minute ever since I came on here to do a story time with you people, and that is exactly what I am about to do. So it's currently 9:22. I'm going to kind of watch myself and make sure I don't talk for long, because I am really not trying to make this video super long, you know. But I hope that you guys are going to enjoy the story, because the title of this video is That One Time I Let Two Boys Stroke Men Embarrass Me. Let me tell you guys one thing that is for a fact. There are a lot of things you cannot expect from men. There are things men can do and there are things men cannot do, and there are some things you're not sure they can do. But one thing that you should be sure a man can do, a man can embarrass you. When it comes to embarrassment, my friend, a man can embarrass you. Now imagine me being embarrassed by two. Imagine me being embarrassed by two men. So, my past year, like when I was in fourth year, I have been heavy on just partying, and I feel like immediately I finished school, the para in me just kind of died. But before that, I used to party like for a living. Every Friday, or even on Thursday, or even on Saturday, you'd find me in a club somewhere. And if there's a club that those people got to know us and like they knew us by our faces and by our names, it has to be deja vu. So one thing I love about going out to the club is when you go as ladies, sometimes you might have a good time on your own, yes. But sometimes you just get in like this, and I tell you for sure, you'll drink, you'll smoke shisha, you'll do all of that stuff, but you will not use even one single coin from your pocket, not even one. And this was one of those days. So I remember we went out with a couple of friends, and we met out with this squad that was a little bit boring. And the moment these people said they wanted to hop to another club, we refused to go with them. But they had already bought drinks, they had bought shisha. The people who smoke shisha were smoking, the people who drink were drinking. And then immediately they left. We decided to kind of move tables a bit. So on that day, I feel like there were a lot of single men in that club, and one of them had become quite bored with just the scenario and all that, and he had bought himself shisha, and he decided that he wants to give it out and then he'll leave. So he tried calling us, but then, you know, sometimes you just don't want to be called by a stranger. And then another group of ladies were there, and one of the ladies from that other squad went, and the guy gave her the shisha and left. But now the shisha was like out of coal. So we approached that babe and told her, let's go inside, and then we tell them to add us coal, and then we can smoke that shisha together. And the babe was like, no, I'm doing it with my friends, blah blah, yada yada. And we were like, okay, fine, that was just a suggestion. If you don't want it, it's cool, let's just go inside. So the way we had come, we went in and we went inside. This was actually Easter, yeah, that Easter holiday. So I think this was on Friday. Yeah, this was on Friday. So we go in and we immediately land into another group of guys that were chilling there. They were next to the pool table and they were, you know, there was drinks and all that. But I think they had kind of finished their drinks, and right now they were just like playing pool and there was shisha right there. So one thing that me and my friends have is usually have something called the mother hen. The mother hen is the person that does not drink as much. You know, a designated driver without a car. Now that's a mother hen. If it's a guy, then it's the father hen. So on that day, I told my friends, I really do not feel like drinking as much. So today I'm going to be your mother hen. So I didn't even drink as much, and my friends had gone, like they were on another level, gone. So I went and sat on that table. Well, the rest of them were dancing, others were, I don't know, doing what, but people were just basically busy, literally. And for me, I was just seated there and I was smoking the shisha and, you know, just like enjoying the time. So while I'm chilling, one of the guys from that squad approaches me and he starts talking to me, and you're going to call him Lamek. So Lamek comes over and now he's like, chilling and we're talking and all that. And I remember afterwards how I was describing this guy. I was like, this guy is irritatingly interesting, like the guys that get on your nerves but somehow you find them interesting. So and he'd asked me what I want, but I was very cautious with what I was ordering, especially the tequila shots, because I was the mother hen. I was not allowed to get as drunk as I was, and I was next to the shisha. So mind you, the whole time I was smoking the shisha, and out of the girlfriends that I had gone out with, I think I was the only one that was smoking shisha. The other ones were just like taking a puff and that's it, because they are not really shisha smokers. So guys, me and Lamek are like vibing and all that, and we're talking and having a good time. And this moment, another friend of mine had also hit it off with another guy in that squad. So we were with these people, I think, until around 4, and then the lights went out at Deja Vu for like close to 30 minutes to 1 hour, and they decided to leave, and thus we decided to like stay back a bit, and then the lights came back, and then now we left after the lights had come back. So guys, fast forward to 1 week later, my friend had gone out with now this guy that she had met. And for me, I was just like, you know, chilling. And on that day, I went out on a date. You have seen that video where I've shown you get ready with me for date night on that same night. So I had gone out on a date, and then afterwards I decided, you know what, let's go to Mwenda's. So I had 2 cocktails. If you haven't been to Mwenda's, you have to, because the cocktails at Mwenda's are usually so potent. I think Mwenda's is the only place in Nairobi where their cocktails are not watered down and are affordable. So I had ordered some tequila shots and I had taken 2 cocktails. So while I'm getting ready to almost leave, and my friend calls me, one of my girlfriends, and she tells me, hi, there's this guy, we were with them at Deja Vu last week, and this guy wants to see you. He keeps asking where you are, and I've told him I'm going to call you, and he said regardless of where you are, he's going to pay for your Uber. I'm like, okay, it's on Friday. I have nothing to do. Was it on Friday or on Saturday? I can't remember. But regardless, I was free and I was ready for some form of entertainment, because after those shots I was just going to go to bed and rest. So this guy, we're going to call him Raila. So I'm asking my friend, who's Raila? I don't remember him. And she's trying to like explain how Raila looks like. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I do not remember seeing such a man, like, at all. And I was like, So I told my friend, give Raila the phone. I want to talk to him so that he can convince me. So Raila is like, yeah, come and have a good time, blah, 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 and all that. And I'm like, okay. And it was about to rain in town, so I ordered a cab, but the rain actually caught up with me and I was rained on heavily. But I got a cab, And then I went, and this whole time while I'm on my way, because I was actually taking my time, I had no hurry, because the person that I was with, we had to like chill a bit and all that while we were at Mwenda's. So this whole time Raila kept asking my friend, he's like, hey, kwani she's not fikaing, kwani she's not fikaing. So the moment I took the cab and I shared my ride, it's like they were looking where I am. Because I remember the moment I took a turn that is very, very close to where they were, and then this babe texted me and she goes, welcome, or something like that, because they already knew I was around. So I arrive, and Raila and my friend come to pick me up. And then Raila walks in, I'm like, how did I not notice this guy? Because this guy is looking like really nice. He's a light skin, he's like super, super, super tall. He has some sort of bubbly energy and all that. Like, he's such a vibe. So he comes, pays the cab driver, hugs me and is like, hey, hi, how are you, and all that. So we get in, and the person that I meet right there is Lamek. And I'm like, oh, okay. So Lamek and Raila are friends, and they're like complete opposites. This one has short hair, this one has dreads. This one is light skin, this one is dark. This one is very compassionate, and this one is just like, irritating. Yeah, honestly, irritating. So I go, and the only spot that's left for me to sit at is right next to Lamek. So, but Raila is just like kind of making a point to make sure that everybody, including Lamek, knows that I am with him and I am not with Lamek. Until at some point, he tells Lamek to move a bit so that now he can come and sit like right next to me. So I'm seated right between Lamek and Raila. And this whole time, me and Lamek are kind of like switching, like stealing glances and all that, and Raila is there, just overdoing. And when I tell him I want this, he gets it. He asks me if I'm okay. He keeps complimenting me, what. And Mendo was already drunk, and he thought I wasn't drunk. So he told me, I'm going to marinate you. I want you to catch up with how drunk we are. So me, I kept drinking. And one thing about me that my friends know is, for me, alcohol is so slow to take its course on me. So I'll drink, and some people will even get drunk than me. But me, it just reaches a point, and I just switch from 0 to 100 so quick. I do not see it coming, but the whole time I'll just be sober. So you'll think I'm sober, but it just reaches a point, and I am gone. I am gone, guys. I am gone. So while you're chilling with these guys, and you're just talking, and while at it, Raila tells me afterwards that we will go to his place. And for me, I'm there, I'm like, okay, me, I'm down for a good time. I wouldn't mind having a good time, so yeah, we'll go to your place. And he wanted us to go almost immediately, and I was like, no, let's stick around and play a bit. So there were cards there, and we were like playing, and then we were kind of doing this qualification and all that. And I remember the finals was me and Raila. So at some point, all these people had disappeared. Kumbe, they had gone outside to smoke. The people who are stoning, the people who are smoking cigarettes are smoking, and me and Raila were kind of left there. And then he starts being called by some random number. And the moment he picks up the phone, like, you can sense that energy that is being given out, like, from that phone. So somebody wants to come see him, and he's like so mad. You just don't understand, like, the vibes that are going on there. So he's like, hello, si wende unataka kuniona, ati you can come, lakini no, siju blah blah blah. Okay, uko wapi? I'm at Raila's, I'm at Lamek's place. So he go when the guys come back, I bring over my friend, because my friend knew that squad way better than I did. And I asked her, I was like, drama gani Raila ako in, like what type of drama is Raila involved in. And then she tells me the girlfriend broke up with him today because she does not like the type of squad that Raila hangs out with. Me, this whole time, I'm not seeing red flags. I swear to God, I'm just like, I'm not seeing anything. Even the fact that Raila's ex-girlfriend or girlfriend has called and he has said, come, I'm here. Me, I'm not seeing it. I'm just like, for real? And I was like so excited because a very damaged part in my heart has always wanted to be someone's rebound. So I'm just like, I'd want to be someone's rebound because people who have undergone heartbreaks, they know what to do. I am not registering that things are about to change at this point. So at some point, we start hearing some noise outside. Kumbi, it's the girlfriend that has come. And apparently, now one of the guys was telling this babe of mine that to make sure I don't find out that this is the girlfriend or like that the girlfriend is in the vicinity or something like that. So this babe, she tried her best, but of course I am an adult, I can tell, but at this moment I've already started getting like super drunk. So the ex-girlfriend comes, she's drunk, she's all that, and she just automatically settles into Raila's arms, and now she is automatically Raila's problem, and they're chilling, and at this moment me, I'm just walking all over the house. I don't even know what I'm doing, and now I've gotten like super drunk because this guy was marinating me. And I'm like, okay, you have successfully marinated me. I cannot see in front. And that is what you want. So, one of the guys, one of Raila's friends, walks up to me and says, Manzua chali yako amekuja. This loosely translates to, your boyfriend's girlfriend is here. I was like, woof. This entire time, I'm drunk. Bro, I'm drunk. I'm not understanding what's happening. You know, I'm just stupid. Like in this moment, I'm not mad. No. I'm just chilling. Because my boyfriend's girlfriend is here. Hey. Me, when I tell you men can embarrass you. I mean, men can embarrass you. Tell me what I'm doing on the other side of Nairobi. The man that invited me has now left with a girlfriend, and now me, I'm just left there chilling. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I'm trying to understand. I'm like, what? No, this can't be. This can honestly not be. Hey, so this is how Raila did me dirty. And if you want to know what happened next, because you have to stick around for part 2, because I had timed myself. I'm not trying to make this video super long, and this video is already 20 minutes, so you guys have to watch a part 2, and I'm promising you part 2 is coming like way sooner than you expected. But where? Hey, and you know, this whole time me, I'm seated and I'm thinking, how will this play out if I had gone to the guy's place? Because we were supposed to go earlier. Sometimes, all the time, God takes care of Wajawake. See you guys in part 2. And me and Lamek. Good sex for me emanates from some very dark place in my heart. Like, when you look at the motives, my sneaky link actually broke up with me, which is so funny because I had broken up with that sneaky link. like 2 weeks earlier. And then that sneaky link, like after me and Lamek hooked up, that sneaky link brought himself back so that he could break up with me.